Welcome back to Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and today we got some stories for you in the world of Nintendo, starting Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach and the Super Mario Bros. Movie, with Peach taking a different role. They're changing her completely in the movie from the video games, and I want to talk about that and see how you guys feel about Peach completely changing her character. And of course, we got some more information regarding the next-gen Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a...
And I am happy to announce that we are on our way to 30K, in which we will also be giving away a Splatoon Edition Nintendo Switch OLED here on the channel. So all you gotta do is subscribe, turn on that bell notification to enter. Alright, so first up in rapid fire news, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 wins the 2023 Kids' Choice Awards for Best Movie Animation, which is pretty cool. So congratulations to Sonic for winning. And of course, Mario Brothers is coming along the way next year. In other news, we got Pokemon Home coming out with the 2.1.1 is already available on iOS and Android. So if you are a Pokemon Home user, now is the time to update and download your software. Let's move on to the next news. In other news, Splatoon and Mario Kart 8 were both taken down from the Wii U eShop because of security concerns. So if you own any of these games, you will still be able to download them if you own them on the Wii U, but the online features have been turned off due to security concerns, and it is doubtful whether they will come back since the Wii U eShop is closing down, and support will also be discontinued pretty soon. Moving on, Deadline just issued that Jonathan Krenzel is in negotiations to direct the movie Detective Pikachu 2. Yes, we have a brand new movie coming up with Detective Pikachu, and we have Jonathan Krenzel, who will apparently be in negotiations to direct the movie. And more on this story in tomorrow's Odyssey News. Now let's move on to today's two stories of the day, and the first one has to do with the Super Mario Brothers movie and the character of Princess Peach, which is completely being changed from what she is in the video game industry. Some of you might like this change, some of you might not, and it is still yet to see how this change in Princess Peach's character will influence the other Nintendo characters in the movie. So according to the movie directors of the Super Mario Brothers movie, the movie will feature a more powerful, capable, and prominent Princess Peach voiced by Anya Taylor-Joy. And this is done because basically she is the leader of this kingdom of toads, and they are very hopeless, so they wanted to envision her as a more prominent and powerful character. Now, how will this change affect the rest of the characters? And they actually go over this in the article as well, because now instead of having Princess Peach as a source of rescue, we now have Luigi as the little brother in distress, because of course he is famously nervous, anxious, and a character who gets himself in a lot of trouble and predicament. So there you have it, guys. You let me know what you guys think. Is this move great? I am all for empowering Princess Peach because she's always been great, but then again, we also now have Luigi as a little brother in distress who Mario has to rescue. You guys let me know what you guys think, if Luigi is right for that position in the Mario universe, and is having a more powerful Princess Peach makes sense. And in the last news of the day, we have a Nintendo insider you guys all know by the name of Jeff Grubb, who basically stated his opinions. And again, I want to emphasize this. They are his opinions, and they basically are what he feels Nintendo could do. It's nothing that he heard they were going to do, but he wanted to make it clear that that's what he feels like Nintendo is going to do. Now, and I want to go ahead and restate this. This is Jeff Grubb's opinion of what Nintendo could do. So he basically sparked a number of conversations around the internet when he stated that Nintendo is not looking to do a Switch 2 or a Switch Pro, but like a minor upgrade, right? A minor upgrade that will be fully compatible with the prior games, so we can have cross-gen games. And well, this to me is actually good news, because this means that Nintendo, if true, that they would think of doing iterations of the Nintendo Switch rather than giving us completely brand new consoles that are completely uncompatible with the games we have now. So if his opinions come to pass as true, then Nintendo could basically be doing like little minor upgrades. Like, for example, if they do release a next-gen console, it's going to be an incremental upgrade. They'll probably call it the Super Switch, Switch Plus, the Nintendo Switch, whatever, but it'll keep the Switch name. It'll keep the same exact base, the same exact accounts that you have now. Your games will be fully compatible and backwards compatible. Whenever there are new games launching, it'll also be launching on the Nintendo Switch because it'll still be within the Nintendo Switch line of the family of systems. And to credit Jeff Grubb, Nintendo has basically mentioned that they are worried about maintaining these accounts intact. They have a lot of Nintendo accounts, a lot of users, which they do not want to alienate. So they want to make sure that when they do transition, they do it the right way. I mean, Nintendo wants to follow suit with PlayStation and Xbox when it comes to the Nintendo accounts. You know, you want to log into your next Nintendo console, be able to download the games that you already own without having to re-buy them. And what Jeff Grubb is talking about in this article, right, in his opinion, is that Nintendo could be working on that same exact thing. It's a Switch, it's a more powerful console, but it's still your account. When it comes to Nintendo Online, it is still your account. Nothing will be changed when it comes to what you own right now and how you log in. Only the console and the power of the console will be changed. And of course, it'll continue, hopefully, to keep that Switch name brand moving forward. And this could serve as a way to actually extend the life of the Switch. And I could say up to 10 years, because if we do get a more powerful Switch, and it's an incremental upgrade, but it's powerful enough for third-party games to make it to Nintendo Switch, and for Nintendo to actually develop even better games, then I think that this has the possibility of being the first 10-year console of the family of Switch systems. So guys, you let me know what you guys think about Jeff's opinion. I completely agree with him, and I feel like Nintendo is moving forward in this particular way. I've been saying it for a while. Nintendo is working on increments of the Switch because they don't want to alienate you guys, us as account holders, and we want to make sure that when we log into the next Switch, we can just download games that we already own and move on. You know, we don't have to re-buy the games over and over again, and I'm all for that. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of Odyssey News. Let me know what you guys think down below of the stories that we spoke about today. But before I let you go, I got two more important things I want to let you know. Number one, never ever give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better.